Welcome to GuildCodes Development. This is going to be the first of many in this series. In this tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to develop a custom coded bot. As you see, with our pricing, we have options for hosting a bot and developing a bot ourselves, if you don't have time to do this. The prices are a bit hefty because it does cost money to run this stuff, as power, electricity, and time. So, let's get right into it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create, well, if you already have a server, then you can do that. But I'm going to create a server, which I already have. And that stands for popcorn. But yeah, popcorn file. Too lazy to type it out. So, I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So let's say that you have a good server. For example, I'm going to take this server and I'm going to copy it. So if I do server template, and then I do guild code, guild codes, generate a template, then if I copy this template and then throw it in here, and then I can call it tutorial server create. Ready. So now that I have this, I have a complete blank copy of my server. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to our Discord developer applications. Then we're going to go to new applications. I'm going to put it to a team, but you don't have to. Then I'm going to call this JS Byte Test. I'm going to hit agree. You're going to hit create. And then let me make this full screen for you. You're going to go to bot. And then you're going to go and set all your presence intents. Then you're going to hit save. Make sure you always save everything. You always need these three enabled no matter what. Then because this is going to be used, this is a one server bot only, you're going to disable that. So it cannot be added by anybody except you. So, it's going to say that you need to reset your token to add it into the bot. I'm not going to show you my token, but I'm going to show you where it goes. So, I'm going to have a template bot that has almost everything installed that will help you out. So what we're going to do is go on template, a template bot, and then we're going to click on, it's going to be in config.json. But before we go there, we need to make sure that we have node.js. So we need to go to the node.js and just click on recommend for most users and then follow the download link. Like, as soon as you click it, it's going to ask where you want it to download. Now once that is installed, what you want to do is go into the folder that the template bot creates. You're going to hit right click and then open it up, and then you're going to do node-v. You're going to hit enter, and then it's going to pop up with this version. This version must be higher than 16 at all times. Now once you do that, you're going to close out of it. Then you're going to go install Visual Studio Code. This is going to make your life a lot easier coding this. Visual Studio Code. You're going to hit download and then follow the download instructions. Now, once you do that, and you have it open, it's going to open to some things, other things. But with this template bot, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I am going to go to my bot and update everything as it needs to be updated. So what we're going to do is go to this, copy this entire line, then I'm going to go to our config and then paste that entire line because it's going to be needed eventually. And then we can go into, and then we can go back into, and then we need to make sure that we have all of these client bits and the set max listener. I'm just going to copy those over really quick. That will make sure that you have all your partials and all your intents. And then make sure you save that. I'm going to exit out of that. Now once you have this set up, if you go into your config.json, what you're going to do is I'm going to put this in split window mode. You're going to grab your token. You're going to put it in the token spot. And you're going to grab your client ID, which is going to be the application ID. So I'm going to copy that one in because it's timeless. Then you're going to go to Discord, and then you're going to go get your Discord server ID. And then you're going to put that into guild ID. Now, for the logo, this could be anything. I'm just going to go and where's JS bot? JS byte. I'm just going to go in and copy that link, as that's going to be my background for the logo. Actually, no. I'm going to go and copy that link and put it in there. Now that that's in there, that's fine. Now, you just want to put your token in right here. So, I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to put my token in there. Alrighty, I'm back. I've successfully put my token into config.json. Now, we will not go into that folder. But now that we're in here, what we need to do is that we need to bring the bot to life. So we need to go to our tutorial server that we want to be in. We need to click on OAuth 2 and then click on URL generator and then just click bot. You're going to copy what it gives you, and then you're going to paste that in your browser. Then you're going to assign which server you want it to join. Then hit authorize, and then let it join. Now, if I go to a public channel, you'll see that the bot has joined. So because I'm like this, I'm going to give it the necessary perms as it needs. So always make sure that your bot has administrative permissions, as you know exactly what it does. Now that will be the end of the Discord developer spot. I'm just going to give you that. Now that that part's done, and now that we got the majority of our bot set up, what we're going to go do is we're going to open up Visual Studio Code, and then we're going to actually make sure it starts first. So we're going to minimize our Discord, close out of that, and then you're going to go to the folder. You can name the folder whatever you want. Then you're just going to click on start.bat. Then I'm going to click don't ask before running the file, as I trust it. Then in a couple seconds, This usually happens on the first time. It takes forever. But it will say ready logged in as JS byte 4631. That doesn't really look cool. So what I do is I'm going to grab my cooler looking one. Then I'm going to just copy that part. Then I'm going to go to my events, bot ready. And then put it there. And then save it. Now, when you go back to your folder, and you click on start.bat, for me, it'll look like that now. Just because it looks cooler. Once this is shown, you'll see that the bot is online and working properly. Now, what I want to set up, and what you should set up too, is this. This is the best thing to get you started. What you want to do is you want to do that and just put it somewhere where you know it's going to be good. So I like to do it off to the right. You're going to close the bot down. If you close that window, then the bot goes offline after a little bit, and it will no longer respond to commands. Now what we need to do is open up our terminal, and then we need to install GIMP. And then I need to look up how to install GIMP on discord.js. So what we need to do is do node I GIMP. And it says it will throw an error. Why? Okay. Let me make sure that we're inside of it. Node I GIMP. Node I discord.js GIMP. Okay, so it doesn't like that. So node install GIMP. Okay, so it doesn't like that. So we're gonna go to my trusty old friend. Then we're gonna ask how to install it. And that's where I was messing up. Cool. So we're gonna open up our terminal. We're gonna do npm I GIMP. npm comes with node.js, which you installed at the beginning of the tutorial. Okay, so you'll see these 7 vulnerabilities. They mean nothing. Because it's locally hosted, nobody can have access to your bot, so you're fine. So what we're going to do is, I could close out of this. I can go into the code. Then I can go into my index. And then what we're going to do is, you see how these are the same? We're just going to do this really quick. Then I can get that out of there. Now what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. To start, we're going to do const GIMP equals require GIMP. Then we're going to do that. And now once that's done, it's going to be like this. And then this is something that you'll want to do. That you're going to want to put a whole bunch of dashes with 2 slashes in front of them. And let me get the one that I have that looks pretty. So I'm going to get this one right there. Then we're going to put that one in there and then get rid of the beginning. Then we're going to do a do not touch below. You don't want to touch below, as you will break the bot and all of its handling. So you may notice that it says crash, exclamation crash. So if you go to the thing, and while your bot is online, which I'm going to put back online by doing the bat again, and then you do exclamation crash, you will see that a intentional crash has happened. Now this has killed the bot. So for example, if I do crash again, crash, you'll see that it will do it. Now that just means that a intentional crash is errored, and then that will the bot will no longer work until you restart it. Well, I'm not going to restart it because I don't want to just yet. Now, we're going to go back into the index, and you'll learn this over time. If you want your bot to look neat, you might as well just spam in a couple of these lines to start. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go on the bottom one, and then we're going to type in. So we're going to do this. We're going to call it at the top one. So we're going to give that one a space. We're going to do user join. You could call this whatever, but I do this. Then I'm going to copy this and put it there. So I like to label what does what, so I know where I'm at in this long thing. So what we're going to do is type in client.on. Then we're going to do this. Exclamation guild member add. Then we're going to do a async open space, open it up, member equal sign, right arrow. Then we're going to open this up, then we're going to hit enter. Now when that's like that, and then what we want to do is make sure that we do that, so it signifies that it's the end of it. Now what we're going to go do is we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to const a couple things. So we're going to const the member PFP URL equals member.user.display avatar URL. Then we're going to open this up inside of 2 brackets. We're going to hit space. We're going to hit extension, JPEG. Then we're going to do a comma, dynamic, false. Now what that does, is that it gives you the display avatar URL in the JPEG format, so we can put it on something. Now what we're going to do is go to const guild equals member.guild, and then we're going to do a const welcome channel equals guild.channels.get. We're going to open it up, put it like there. We're going to go to Discord, we're going to get our welcome channel ID, and then we're going to paste it in there. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to do a let, which is what So a let is basically saying that you can set it now, but you can add, change, or remove to it. So I'm gonna let PFP read equals await gimp dot read this member PFP URL. Then I'm gonna do a let font equals await gimp dot load font gimp dot, so we're gonna do so there's a let gimp somewhere. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do gimp dot font underscore. I just want to see something really quick. Okay. Underscore sans underscore 64 underscore white. Now we're gonna copy these, paste it, and then we're gonna do let font 2 equals this, but we're gonna do 32. And then we're gonna do let welcome equals await gimp dot, okay, I see what I did. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Make sure that it's capitalized up here. That's what I was looking at wrong. Yeah, but it shouldn't need to be. So if I do that, and come up here, it's not. So it needs to be capitalized. Okay. So for all of these, we need to make sure that they're capitalized. So we can do gimp dot read. Then we're gonna do our background, which I have here. We're gonna copy the background, and then once that is in there, we are going to, so let me break this down to you. Font 1 is going to be the name of the thing. Font 2, okay, what is it expecting? It's expecting a whole bunch of stuff. Why? What did I miss? I didn't miss anything. Hold on. So right now it's giving me errors, and I don't know why. So we're just going to keep on moving. So what we're going to do is then, after that, we're going to change the PFP, and then we're going to resize it to 250 by 250. And then make sure you have endpoints at each one of these. And then what we're going to do is after that, we're going to do another PFP read dot circle. Open bracket, close bracket, thing. So that's just going to make it a circle. Should anyway. PFP read. Okay, hold on. So if I get rid of that and then do that. Hold on. Oh, that fixed all of my issues. Make sure you have A equals there. That will fix a lot of people's issues. That will also fix my own issues. If I do this, yeah, that fixed all of the issues for me. Yep, okay. So that does what it's supposed to do. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to do a const. So what I just did was I forgot the equal sign, so that was setting off everything, and then as you'll see that this is a string. So that what we're going to do is that we're going to call we're going to const the center x equals, we're going to open it up, welcome bitmap width minus gimp measure text, and then we're going to put the first font, then we're going to open it up, then we're going to do a one of those backticks, then we're going to do member.user.tag, then we're going to make sure that we close it up, and then we're going to do a divide by 2, and then that divided by 2, like that. Then we're going to do, just to make it easier on ourselves, we're going to copy this, we're going to paste it, then we're going to call it center x2, then everything's the same except this one's font 2, and then right here we're going to put in welcome to GuildCodes. You could put whatever you want there. Now when you're done with that, you're going to do a welcome dot blit, and then you're going to put PFP read 320. That's where it's going to paste your background and your, so that's where it's going to overlay. I'm just going to correct myself. That's where it's going to overlay the user's profile picture. And then once that's done, you could do a welcome.print font 2. No, welcome.font, then do comma center x comma 275 comma member.user.tag, then you're gonna do another welcome.print, oh my god, welcome.print, then you're gonna do font 2 comma center x2, then you're gonna do 400, then you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna do a welcome to GuildCodes again, and then you're going to do a const image equals await welcome.write. We're going to call this welcome.png. And then this, we're going to put a note. This creates a file. And once that's done, we're going to constate embed. Constate embed equals new embed builder. We're going to open it up. We're going to scroll down. Then we're going to do a set description. We're going to open it up. We're going to do that. We're going to hit enter. Then we're going to do, this is where you can put whatever you want, but I'm going to do a welcome to GuildCodes. Now, the two hashtags just makes it bigger text. But instead of welcome to GuildCodes, I'm just going to do welcome. Then I'm going to put member.user. And then I'm going to say thank you for joining GuildCodes. Then I'm going to do a set color 0f0048 as my special color. And then if you want to set a thumbnail, which is the image in the top left corner, you can grab the image and then you can put it in there as set thumbnail. Then once that's done, you could do await welcome channel dot send. You can open it up again in brackets, double space, one space actually. You could do embeds, open it up in square brackets. You do embed, double space, and then put an end. Then you could do welcome channel dot send. Open it up again. You could do content. Just do that. Put a space in the middle. Then you could do files. Open bracket. Then you could do a welcome.png. And then make sure you put a space. Now once you do that, you could just do that, and then that welcomes people into your server. Now if I go to the server, generate me a invite link, invite people, get a no limit, I can paste that there just so I don't forget about it, and then I can open up Chrome to my alt account. Then at this stage you want to make sure that your bot is turned on. Now when you're in your alt account, I'm just going to hit join server, paste in the code. I'm human. Unable to accept invite. Why? I wonder if I refresh this Discord. Unable to accept invite. Why am I unable to accept the invite? Okay, so if I go and find them, find my alt, send a message. Okay, it lets me join. Then it had an error at 6640. So if we look at our code, and go to 6640. I missed a step. We're gonna do dot channels dot. We're gonna do a dot cache dot get. Okay, we're gonna save that. Then we're going to restart the bot. Start the bot up. I gotta leave the server to show it to you. Then we're gonna go back into the DMs. I'm gonna join the server again. Okay, so I don't think I could be any dumber. I just forgot a C. So with the C, if I now restart my bot, and then do start the bot, then if I go to my Chrome, and go to Discord again, if I leave the server, then if I come back to the server, you will see that it says welcome to GuildCode, thank you for using GuildCode. Then it shows a little dot because I don't have an avatar. Shoot. So that happens sometimes, but most of the time people have a custom avatar and it would show properly. So then I could prove that to you by going to here, going to edit my profile, change the avatar, upload an image, and I can do that one, apply, save, and then you'll see that if I leave the server, and then if I join back again, you'll see that it should show properly. I don't know why it's not. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing differently, as it's literally the same thing. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to copy my existing code and place it here, and then just make sure to call it the right file. Okay. Then I need to make sure that I set the channel again. So, welcome channel. Paste that. Then I could do all of that. And then if I save this, it's literally the exact same code. So I don't know why it'd be any different. But if I do that and then join back, interesting. Shows us a white dot. I wonder why. I'm not sure. But if you wanted to put a custom image, you could. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah. Well, other than that, I hope everybody... Actually, I want to see something really quick. Member.user.avatar. Okay. That may be why. Default avatar URL. I'm just going to try this. Then get rid of that. So if I save this and then go here, restart the bot. I know this tutorial is getting a bit long, but it's very much needed. Then if I join the server again, okay, so apparently it's a function that it says it is, but it's not a function. Well, apparently that won't work. So I wonder if that one would work. So I'm just trying a bunch of different ones, seeing if any one of these would work better for y'all. I haven't really fully tested out the server. And then you guys would see that that one did not work either. Why? If I copy that link, go there. So it properly gets it. But I'm guessing that it's an issue with something else. So if I do so I wonder if I console log, I'm just testing this out for you. Cover PFP URL. If I take that and then save that, restart the bot one more time. Okay. So I see what it's doing. So let me restart. And then that would do that. Save that. And then now if I leave the server, restart the bot, and then join the server again. Now just be warned, I'm doing this server on an alt account. It is risky, and then as you see, it finally worked. So we're all set now. It did work, and that's what matters. So in future videos, we will be covering audit logs and currency systems, counting systems, custom commands, and a bunch more. So please stay tuned for these upcoming episodes regarding those things. Thank you very much, and have a great day.